Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Monday, the 7th of May. The euro commenced the week with an apparent selling pressure following the French and Greek election results. In France, Nicolas Sarkozy lost to François Hollande, and the nation's new president has declared that austerity cannot be the only option, something that was common ground for the outgoing French president and German Chancellor Merkel. The meetings of France's first socialist president in 17 years with his respective counterparts will be closely monitored for indications of future policies. In Greece, one of the three parties in the crucial coalition formed in the past months to stir the nation through the bailout is out of the parliament, while the other two parties didn't gain enough votes together for majority of the seats. Greeks now have to re-enter the shaky process of forming a coalition within 3 days. The Swiss inflation figures will be released at 7:15 GMT, and any deviation from the forecast may push the euro against the Swiss franc out of its narrow band, hovering at around the 120 floor. The US dollar appears stronger as the markets open following the weekend break, and risk aversion is on the table. The European election results managed to overturn the greenback's weakness, which ensued the release of the worse-than-expected non-farm payroll figures on Friday. Investors had sold the US dollar heavily, pricing in a third round of quantitative easing. Looking at commodities, we saw oil open at $98.55 a barrel from $98.52. Gold opened at $1,642.06 an ounce from $1,642.18. Against the euro, gold rose to €1,262.66 from €1,255.98, and silver opened at $30.38 an ounce from $30.37. Let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot points at 130.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 130.40. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 80 with a preference to enter into short positions at 80. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 102.30 with a preference to enter into short positions at 102.30. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 161.65 with a preference to enter into short positions at 161.60. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.99 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.99. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 98.90 with a preference to enter into short positions at 98.90. The gold pivot point is at 1634 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1634. And the silver pivot point is at 30.45 with a preference to enter into short positions at 30.45. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the Australian retail sales month-on-month for March. They are out and higher than expected at 0.9%. Swiss consumer price index month-on-month for April forecast to rise by 0.2%. EU Centix index for May forecast to drop to minus 15.7. And the US consumer credit in March forecast to widen to 9.5 billion. The pair of interest this week is the US dollar, which found support against the Polish zloty at the 3.1350 area early last week. The pair then appreciated by 730 pips, a weekly return of 2.3%. Friday's close was at 3.2095, and it will be interesting to see whether the dollar zloty will produce higher highs. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andre from Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager is waiting for you now.